Tragically, after 2 years, both his wife and son died in the plague. He was utterly shattered by the loss of his family. Therefore, he turned to books for solace. The subjects included sociology, politics, history, scriptures, philosophy, psychology, etc. But due to health problems, in 1909 he slowed down his hunger for reading. His first short story was published in 1903 under his uncle Surendranath Ganguly's name, and his novella Baradidi appeared in 1907. After that, he almost stopped writing. A Bengali mystery friend, Krishnadas Adhikari, requested him to marry his 14-year-old widow daughter, Mokshada. Sharat was initially reluctant. However, he married her in 1910 and renamed her Hiranmoyi. He also taught her to read and write. He devoted his time to reading. She outlived him by 23 years and they did not have any children. Only after marrying Hiranmoyi, he resumed writing after a gap of about 18 years and in the year 1913 wrote a short story for the magazine Jamuna. This became at once extremely popular and made him famous. Do you know the name of the short story? Comment below. Since then, he started writing regularly. It is during his time in Burma, where he worked as a clerk, that he wrote prominent works like Parineeta and Biraj Bhau. After living in Burma for 13 years, he returned to Howrah in 1916. During that period of 22 years, Sharat wrote about 36 books, most of which were not longer than 200 pages. His writing reflects the socio-cultural landscape of early 20th century Bengal. His stories weren't just tales, they were powerful commentaries on society. He wrote about the evils of society, social superstitions, oppression, addressing issues from colonial imperialism, and about women's empowerment. And in his later works, he wrote about the patriotic and rebellious spirit of his times. One of his most talked about works, patherdabi, stirred controversy due to its rebellious themes. The year was 1926. All 5,000 copies of this book were sold out. The story revolved around Sabyasachi, akin to a superhero fighting against British atrocities. Patherdabi was banned by the British government for its seditious content. And do you know Rabindranathtagore Tagore supported this ban? But Sharat brushed it off with ease. In a letter to Tagore, he defended his book, saying if the average Bengali reader was seething in dissent against the British imperialism after reading the book, then it has served its very purpose. The infamous ban was only lifted in 1939, a year after his demise.